Hi! Hello everyone! Okay, should I wait for people to come or should I not? Well, anyway, you guys can watch it like a rerun of it anyway. So I'm just going to start talking, okay? So today is Friday. It's also my day off because it's a national holiday. And I figured that since I haven't posted a new video for a while now, and also I haven't really put up like anything new on Facebook page or on YouTube, I should probably talk to you. I want to talk to you in English because I haven't done that for a long time. So the video would take too long to edit and everything. So my live on Facebook page seems like the best option right now. So yeah, that's why I am here. Hello everyone. If you're here, please say hi. I can see that 6 people are watching right now. If you're watching, please comment down below that you're watching and maybe tell me where you are at, like which province you're from. Okay, so what I want to talk about today is kind of an update for you guys of what I've been doing and the reason why I haven't been uploading that many videos anymore. If you started following me like a month ago during the school holiday, you'd see that I post a new video every other day, which means แบบวันเว้นวันก็คือจะ post video, right? But then towards the end of the school break, I got too busy and so didn't really have time to focus on editing and those kind of things. So yeah, I just want to tell you guys about what I've been working on. So as for เด็กไทยไกลบ้าน or my English page and YouTube, I really want to work on my own online course. That's one thing. And then I'm also working on a book that I wanted to come out this year. I'm taking a writing course with one of the legendary writer in Thailand, and he's going to help me to publish my book, and it's going to be about how you can improve your English by watching YouTube videos. And I'm not just talking about YouTubers as in like teachers who are on YouTube. I'm talking about like generally, like how can you use YouTube as a tool, as a platform for you to improve your language acquisition or your learning abilities, that kind of thing. And I just want to give you tips and tricks on how I learned through YouTube. And I'm one of those people who believe that the best way to learn a language is to immerse yourself in it. That is, if you watch a lot of videos, if you read a lot, if you talk to foreigners and things like that, you just have to like create an environment for yourself to learn, right? And if you can do that, I strongly believe that your language will improve dramatically. So that's what I want to work on, like to transfer that belief into a set of knowledge that could be that's like a how-to for you to follow and to just like a how-to guide for you to use YouTube as a learning tool. Okay, yeah, so it's quite a challenge because apart from the online course and the book that I'm working on, I'm also a full-time teacher. The next semester will start next week. Yeah, so from next week, I will have to work during the day as a full-time teacher, teaching like 20 classes per week, almost 200 students. And then at night, I'll be working on these type of things, like Facebook, YouTube, my books, my online courses. So as you can see, like I'm basically teaching 24/7. Like I'm doing some kind of knowledge management and like courses and stuff all the time. So it's going to be very difficult, and I just want to tell you guys that these would be the reason why I would not be able to post YouTube videos as often as possible, or as often as I used to, because as I told you guys yesterday, one of my status that I post on my page, that time management is the key to your adult life. Like you really need to learn about that. And the key to time management is to prioritize, which means you pick what you want to do and you focus on the most important thing to do at the time. So right now, YouTube videos are not my priorities. Like my YouTube channel is one of my work, but it's not my priority right now. So I would like to put my time and efforts into into creating a book that would be useful for you guys. It should be done in about 1 or 2 months, and I'm not sure when it will come out because I don't know the process of publishing a book, but I want the first draft to be done by the end of next month. Yeah, so that's my aim for now, and I really need to focus on that if I want that to happen. Okay, let's see if you have any questions. I'm sorry if you can't understand me right now because this is my intention. I just want to post a video or like live on Facebook with just speaking English, because a lot of you guys actually understand more than you think, and you just keep telling yourself that you don't understand English, that you're not good at English, but it's not true. I speak quite fast. So if you can still understand like the main idea, if you get what I'm talking about, then you understand English. You don't have to understand every single word like 100%. The idea is to get what the speaker is trying to tell you. Okay, so someone asks, how can I create the environment to speak English? Okay, well, if you're not living in a country that speaks English, you have to bring yourself to that environment. You have to create it yourself. Well, there are many ways that you can do that. What I used to do is that I used to just imagine, like literally, มโนนั่นเองนะคะ Before I go to bed, I used to create a rerun of what I watched that day or what I read that day. For example, I read Harry Potter, right? And there's this scene that I really liked when Hermione ran into the restroom following like the troll or something like that, like from the first movie, and then Ron was trying to help her and Harry was trying to like help everyone, and Ron remembered how Hermione taught him how to do the Wingardium Leviosa spell. So yeah, so I did that. I created a rerun of that scene in my head. It's not exactly what it was in the movie, but it's from my own understanding. And even though it might be like slightly wrong, but the idea is to create dialogues. That's how you practice speaking. You need to put together the vocabularies that you learned and put it in a correct structure, right? That's the problem for Thai people. We know so many vocabs, but we don't know how to create, like how to put them together and create like a cohesive sentence, like something that actually represents our expressions or our thoughts, right? So if you keep doing that, just think of something you want to say to someone right now, like a live video. That's a good example of how you can practice speaking. You just talk to yourself. Like I'm just talking by myself, speaking English. This is my practice. I don't really get to speak English in my daily life at all because I'm teaching like a very low level English to my students. So this is one of the practice that I get to do. This is what I choose to do by myself, right? So maybe you can create like a group among your friends on Facebook and then talk to each other, or give a presentation about something that you care about, or talk about your day, about a movie that you just watched, and then comment or give feedback to each other. You know, that could be one thing. Another thing that you can do is to go online and find a tutor or a foreign like tutoring service. In Thailand, I saw that there are a couple that looks interesting. One is ingu.com, I think. It's that one that my mate Nate from YouTube made a video about. You know what I mean? ENGOO, I think. And another one is Globish. I think it's GLOBISH or BLISH, something like that. Those two websites are service websites where you can become a member or like you pay them somehow, and then they would match you with a tutor. And that means that you can talk to a native speaker and practice. That is bringing a foreigner to your home without you having to go anywhere. And that's good because then you get rid of all those problems or those like assumptions that you have about yourself. For example, a lot of people don't want to speak English because they're afraid that other people would laugh at them. They don't want to speak up in class where there would be like 20 other people listening to you when you make mistakes. You know, those insecurities will be solved when you just talk to another person one-on-one, like a native speaker. And those people are people who are trained to be a teacher, like me. So I don't care if you say something wrong. That's good. That means you're trying. All right? So if you can't find a foreigner in your town or like somewhere near you, or like a real foreigner, you have to create one in your head or you have to go to one online. Okay? Those are the two easiest answer I could give to you right now. Okay, so let's see if there are other questions from you guys. If you're watching this and you have anything like concerns that you want to ask me, please feel free to comment down below. I'll read that and then I will answer. I'll try to make this live quick, like maybe 20 minutes, 15 minutes. Hi, Assalamu alaikum everyone. It's surprising how many Muslim followers I have. The next question. I want my kids to speak English because I can't speak English well. Okay, I don't have kids myself. So it's hard for me to give you suggestions because I haven't really like tried. But this is my theory. So I've heard about one phase theory, I think one phase language theory or something like that. It's called from Pinudi Wanisa Race. She talked about it on her podcast or on her radio show or something like that. She said that you could do something like this. One person has to only speak English to your child. You can pick the best English speaker in your class, or you can pick like a private tutor, or it can even be someone online. Okay, and that person can only speak to your child with and can only speak English to your child. So then your child would learn that the only way to communicate with that person is through this language. So let's say you were born in the South and you can speak Malayu, you can speak Thai. Your husband is from Bangkok, he can speak standard Thai, and he can also speak a little bit of English and better than you. So then maybe you talk to your child in Malayu or like Bahasa, Galate Melayu, whatever, just one language, right? And then your child will learn Thai when he or she goes to school. So let's omit that. Let's not talk to him or her in Thai. And then your husband will only talk to the baby in English. So your baby will grow up with two languages, one for the mother and one for the father. And then when he or she goes to school, the baby will start talking in Thai, right? So that's one way to create like a different pathways for the language that would be used for the children. Okay? And I'm sure you can find more information in like books for แบบพ่อแม่สองภาษาอะไรประมาณเนี้ย you can check out online on cet.com or those online bookstores. There are plenty of those books online right now. Do you think in Thai or English while you're speaking English? Good question, Kathy. I think in both. มันแล้วแต่ it really depends on the subject that I'm talking about, but right now English comes to me so easily, like I can just switch from Thai to English like that. But since I don't really get to speaking English that often in my real life right now, I've been back from the US for about 2 years now, and I mainly like 90%, 95% of my life in Bangkok, I speak in Thai. Okay, so it depends on the topic. If I talk about my students, then I also think in Thai and English. But I know that I want to communicate in English so the words go through really quickly. แบบคือมันไม่ต้องเสียเวลาคิดขนาดนั้นเพราะว่ามันเคยทำจนเป็นสิ่งที่เคยชินอยู่แล้วแต่ว่าถ้าเกิดตอนที่อยู่อเมริกา when I was in the US I just think in English. Any other questions for me? It's been 16 minutes, so I'm going to get back to my work and work on my book. If you guys have any other like questions or suggestions for me about my book on how to improve your English via watching YouTube videos, then please comment down below. I also posted like a picture post that you can just go there and comment. Tell me about your like problems or your concerns or your frustrations, and so that I can try to give you suggestions and maybe find ways to ease your pain. I know how hard it could be for you to learn English on your own, especially for people who don't really have like that much money to spend on online courses or private tutors. I did that myself when I was younger as well, and back in the day we still have to buy like internet card from 7-Eleven and like a dial-up internet, really slow. But now you guys have Facebook and you guys have live, you guys have YouTube videos that's so like fast, high-speed internet and everything. I really don't want you to take that for granted. You don't need to go to someone to learn from that person. You have so many free tutors, so many free resources online that you can use to improve your language. You just have to know how to use those resources and sort of gears that towards your interests and where you want to go in life. So that's my goal for this book. I really want to give you a how-to book and suggestions and also like a book of inspiration for you, because I also improved my English and studied on my own a lot when I was younger. Yeah, so okay, I guess I have to go now. I will see you again next time. Why am I making this motion? Bye! Thanks for watching. I'll see you later.